Oh, it's another glorious morning here in Richlands, Ohio. Not a cloud in the sky. We're here at the Ohio farm. Gonna start off with my ritual basket. I don't know if I'm lined up right. There we go. Nice. Getting my mojo back. We are in the end of June, which is commonly the month in which you can harvest barley on this map, but we got our barley in just a little late, so ours won't be ready until it looks like July. But what I did do yesterday off camera after the end of the episode is I went and I took on a contract to do a barley harvest. So I'll throw that screen up now. Hopefully I'll remember to do that in editing. The reason for taking on that contract was really twofold. Not so much for the money, but I did buy that Helianthus header and a trailer. It's still over at the shop. I got to go pick it up. But I used the combine that I borrowed equipment for that harvest to put the header on the trailer. Otherwise I would have had to go get a telehandler and my adapter that's over at the West place, and it just would have been a lot of work. The other thing was I took the excess crop that we were allowed to keep from that contract, which was probably around 10,000 liters, and I took that and I put it into the old General Mill to produce more flour. We had loaded up the drop deck trailer with flour and sugar. We brought that back and we put all that flour into the bakery over at the West place, the farm bakery, and it didn't really move the needle too much on the capacity on there, so I'd like to put more flour in there without necessarily emptying the warehouse over at the old General Mill. And then the sugar, we put 3 pallets of sugar in the farm dairy and 1 in the bakery, and we'll have to keep our eyes open for another opportunity to do a sugar beet harvest or something so we can produce more sugar. When I put the pickup away last night, I had a honey pallet, so I went ahead and threw it in the back. I'm going to go over and we're going to do some garden maintenance. I did a little bit of stuff. I was working actually late into the evening yesterday, just running around doing miscellaneous chores. Watered the dairy cows in the pasture, running water around all the greenhouses and everything. And yeah, we don't ever get towards the end of the day where you guys really get to see the golden hour of the evening. So I slept in a little today because we don't necessarily have a whole lot of work to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to... It's weird. It looks like I'm above it. So I'm going to go down even more. There we go. There it looks like I slid in. Or maybe I'm below it. Anyway, I got seed in this hopper. And we're going to take it up to the garden. Put some seed in there. After I put the water in, I noticed I could certainly do with a lot of other inputs over there. So we're going to take this over there. Make sure the garden's topped off. Put water in yesterday. We'll get seed, I'll get some more garden substrate in there, and straw. And then it'll just be fertilizer and manure. Wow, it's thickened quite a bit. Is it gonna empty it? Almost. I think that's all it needs. It didn't leave much though. I'll fill that up again. Alright, so let me hop out here. Garden shed open. I got a straw bale here. May need to go get another one and bring it back over here. Oh, yep. So I'll have to carry another one over. Substrate. I think I got one more pallet over in one of the other buildings. I'm sure it'll take all this. Probably a good portion of the remaining one. Yep, there we go, all that. I could probably get a bucket of manure and bring it over for solid fertilizer. Tender trailer, I suppose I could bring it over for the fertilizer. Wow, it's taking quite a bit. Okay, I was not expecting it to take all of it. But it did, so what we'll do is we'll go put this back, we'll grab the other one and we'll bring it over. And this I'll have to go get more seed in. But I'm certainly not driving it over to the west place to the seed auger with this thing. Not quite the quickest vehicle we have. I need to go get the watermelons over at the greenhouse over by the implement dealer. Oh, and pick up that Helianthus header. Need to fertilize a grass field over there too. I think I can get to it. If I'm grabbing this, this is the last one that I had. I need to go buy more. Okay. It was pretty low. Yeah, definitely need to get some more garden substrate. This garden is a little labor intensive, but I think it could be worse. There's some that require the compost, whatever you want to call it. What is it? The Brits pronounce it compost. Compostable. I think that's all we need the skid steer for. thought I might get some pallets of vegetables out of there or something that I'd load in the back of the pickup this morning. The honey pallet I loaded last night. I was parking the pickup and I said, I'll just leave the tailgate down so it's ready tomorrow. And then I was walking by and I saw that there was a honey pallet there. I go, well, why don't I just load it in? That'll be one less thing to do in the morning and have to take up time. I mean, we're using quite a bit of time just doing this garden maintenance here this morning, but there's not a whole lot else going on, really. So it's probably okay. Don't take this whole bale, are you? Nope. I don't think so. All right. So we could probably put that right there. Let me dip into the menu here and see what it says. So we're topped off on everything. We could use some solid fertilizer. Manure's not bad. So I think everything should be fine here for a while. So that's good. We'll strap this honey pallet down since we got nothing else to put in here. Is that where the strap's going to be? Okay. Fold that up. Back out. Head over to the West Place. Go through our regular morning routine over there and get things done. I think when we get done with that, I'll grab the trailer. We'll go get the watermelons. I may leave this open and put butter back here and go sell butter somewhere else. So let's see what we got to move here. Not quite a pallet of eggs yet. I know I got a cake and a bread. Okay, let's just open this now. Cake and a bread. So we got sugar in here now, so we can start making chocolate again. Looks like I got 2 butters and a cheese. I'll put 1 butter into the farm shop and sell the other one. And then, alright, what do I have over here? Strawberries. Should I put them in a bakery or sell them? Not sure. Let's get her done. Alright, so I guess the chickens are fed. I got 16 liters of wheat left over. I think I got almost 5,000 liters of wheat still left in here, which is where I want to put the barley for to use as chicken feed once we harvest this barley field over here next month, which will likely be tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. I guess I could take that small trailer, it's over at the home place that we were using for the fertilizer, bring it over here and put the rest of the wheat in it. And then we could, I guess we could just take it over to the General Mill and make flour with that little bit of wheat that's left, perhaps. I want to see how much milk is in here. Yeah, I thought there was a ton, so that's fine. That's why I put the other tank from the pasture in there, so we're producing probably as much milk as fast as we can now, so we don't really need more cows than we have, which is fine. I was contemplating waiting to see if that egg pallet would finish and leave a space in there and put the strawberries into the bakery, but I think I made the right choice. Let's go take this stuff over to the farm shop, make sure everything's selected in there, and then we'll go sell that other pallet of butter, grab the trailer and go get watermelons. First thing I'll do, so I'll back up, I'll put the maple syrup into the tent here. I'll come over here and put the strawberries into the vegetable sales. Take a minute to go. Once they're all in, I'll pull slowly around. And this stuff will go into the farm shop. Close those doors. Check, make sure everything's selected. It should be. Oh, let me turn that barley off over there. Just because I could see it. Okay. Out of eggs. I don't know if there's any way we can produce eggs quicker or not. Go raw chocolate. And how much butter do I still have over in this? Where's the butter? Oh, there we go. 9,000. Yeah, so there's plenty in there. Park this up. Let me check on the cows. And then we'll go take that butter. Do I have feed in this? Will I read? Oh, it says 0, so it's empty. I could give the pigs food, but they really don't need it. I mean, there's room for it, but okay, let's see. Selfmade CowShed. It's fine. And here in the free range cow pasture, everything's okay. I need to look at reproduction. There's 3 that are at 90% in the Selfmade CowShed. These are at 80. Oh, there's 3 more that are at 90. So I could give 6 births if I wanted to. How old are my oldest cows in here? I've got 6 that are 53 months. I could get rid of those 6, move the other 3 in here, and then, yeah, I may have to do that. 53 is pretty old. So that's later today. Okay. I should go check on the pigs later just to see if like there's new births or something like that. Pigs are pigs. Just barely got that strap on there again. Hold that up. Alright, we gotta be careful going out of here because we don't want to sell or put the butter into the farm shop. We're gonna grab the trailer here so we can go bring back watermelon. Can I make that turn? I don't think so. Go out the other way. Oh! Don't want to drive through the soybeans. We do have crop destruction on. Keep us honest. Try and play honest anyway, but it's always good to have reinforcement. Alright, so let me look here quick. Prices for where I can take this butter. Alright, I think the competing farm shop is going to be the best, so we'll go there. That'll be fun. And then, I don't know if you heard the ding, but that was the ding that the bales were all gone at the feeding place where we feed the deer. So we got to go put a new hay bale into that. I don't know if I want to do that now or when I go, I'll do that when I go over to the old General Mill, maybe a little later. Hopefully the deer won't get too upset with us for leaving them hungry for a little while. So we don't have any canola fields this year, just because we weren't able to get any in. What I can do is maybe try and do contracts for canola, and we'll take the excess crop to the General Mill to go ahead and make the seed oil, canola oil. Otherwise we won't be able to replenish that. I haven't seen the sheriff around. I know he's lurking around somewhere. Again, I try and drive the speed limit, but it's always good to have that reinforcement to keep you honest. And was it FS19 or even an earlier version of the game? I'd never seen it happen, but I think there was one where a map where they had like a police car sitting there, and if you went past it quicker than the speed limit, it fined you? Or did I dream it? I don't know. Oh, this is gonna be fun. And that's why we got chrome bumpers instead of plastic. There we go. No. There we go. Now can I get turned around in here? Oh, I suppose I get back there now. The room next to the picnic tables. There we go. Ooh, it's tight. It's a big old truck, isn't it? Kind of rolled that one. Sorry, sheriff wasn't here to see it. Actually, I'm not sorry the sheriff wasn't here to see it. I'm sorry I rolled it. Glad the sheriff wasn't here to see it. I got one little grass bale. What could we do with that? We could grab it and take it back to the farm and then put it into the stave silo, I think. This field needs to be fertilized. Something to do today. If I can remember how to there we go. Let me load these watermelons up. I know it's always a pain just because it's a little difficult to get some of these off the ground. So we'll do it as a time lapse. Here we might as well check why it's going a while. I'm gonna check on the user equipment here. Let's see, what do we got? Ooh, a T7. Man, we're good on tractors. Well, what's the horsepower? Oh, it's a 313. That's probably a good price. So 129,000, well, 47, like double that. 313 horsepower. I think it's even better than 47%. 129,067. What's it cost normally? And then change it to horsepower 313.20. 247. So yeah. Wow, that's something to contemplate. I think we're good on tractors, but it would be nice to have one that's got higher horsepower. It's really something to think about. Because really all we've got is the... What's the horsepower? Yeah. The JCB Fast Track's like over 200. And then the Alice Chalmers that we bought. Actually, since we're out, why don't we go by the mill? We're going to go by the container field. We'll check on the hay bale. We'll put the hay bale in, then we'll swing by the old General Mill. Then we got to fertilize that field. That's really all we got to do today. I don't know how we're doing on time. Did a couple of time lapses. Oh, good God, I'm flying. It's something we never had to worry about with that other pickup, because it wouldn't get going that fast. This one will. Just like get up and go. That's a canola field too. These are big ones though. That'll take some time to harvest those. I don't know. I'm tempted by that T7. What's Gene doing these days? Like that Mustang. So this grass field here, I think is going to be ready to cut again next month, and also the grass field over at the West Place, so that's going to take time too. I think we want to ted it for hay. I hope that works. How are we doing in here though? We got quite a few still, but yeah. Where could I park that? Oh, I could put it in the building, the cold storage building. If I baled it in small squares and put it on that trailer. Yeah, it's easy to get going really fast in this pickup. I haven't really noticed any sugar beet fields. I don't know if there are any on the map this year. Alright, so that's all the flour we're going to get. What I want to do... Let me get the stake bed truck. And we'll auto-load them into there. And then we can take them over to the bakery a little later. Check the biogas plant here. So it's out of silage, right? I think we turned that off. Oh man, it's almost out of everything. I don't think I got a whole lot of slurry. I better get silage with the silage bots and bring it over here. Better do that now. So let's get this. I'm trying to remember how to turn the auto load on. I can't remember. Help. L1X. Am I not close enough? There we go. Got 9,000 liters of flour. Let's turn that help off. Oh, no, leave that one off. We'll put all this in the bakery. I think it'll take all of it. Just run to the West Place. If I can back in far enough that it's going to get these crates. I guess I can front end if it doesn't. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, it's going to get them all perfect. Can I back up closer to the building? I'm going to park right there. Because what I want to do, I got the egg pallet now. What I want to do is I want to get the silage bots. We're going to run silage out to the biogas plant. So I think the biogas plant capacity is 30, so we'll try and put 30 in here. Let's see if I can keep an eye on. How do I stop it? That's how I stop it. Alright. Going just shy of 30, so it's 10. 30, right? I was thinking 20 for a second there. Panicking. 29,132. Get out this way. I got chickens. Those eggs. So we'll run this out to the biogas plant. Get that digester going again. Solid Bosch, the old General Mill biogas plant complex here. I rolled that stop sign on that corner. The mass of this thing, the brakes are just not good. I was trying to brake, I just couldn't do it. All right, so let's the silage in here. Hop out. Alright, so we can turn the silage one on, and the other two are going to end up stopping, but that's okay. Be alright. Let's pull this out. We'll take the watermelons back now, and we'll go fertilize. And then, once we're done with that, bring the stake bed back out here and pick the silage boss up. That's here for now. Alright. How much sugar do I have left? I'm worried about sugar. 5, 4, 6, 10, 15 pallets of sugar. And then, let me look at the map. Are there any sugar beet fields left on the map? Yeah, 18 there. So that one, that's the only one. So we gotta hope for that, right? That's sugar beets. Yep. So there is one. We won't get that much really though. But I think I always have just used excess crop from sugar beet harvest contracts to make the sugar. And I don't think I've ever planted sugar beets myself. It'll be alright. It'll be fine. No. Get these watermelons back to the farm. Watermelons here. About 3,000. Not bad. Alright, I kind of liked where the trailer was parked, although it was not very easy to get out, but I think it's fine. So I'm going to put it back in the same spot. Steering inputs are little. It'd be nice to do wheel and pedals. Maybe it'd make me better. Or not. And then they have the farm stick. Of course, I don't know. Does that work with 22? I don't know. It'll work with 25. But apparently there's some issue with it. I don't want to talk out of school because I don't know. Because it hadn't come out yet. But I think if you don't have automatic start on, when you start the vehicle yourself with the start button on the farm stick, it just goes. It already goes at like 50% acceleration. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll sort it out quickly. Alright. We'll park here and block access to the toolbox because I'm sure we'll need it. Let's take the Kubota over to the grass field across from the dealership. We'll get that grass field fertilized, and then I'm going to think about that T7 some more. Oh man, we need more fertilizer. Alright. So here's the question. Should we just go get it ourselves, or should I fill? I'm gonna go get it. God, we were just out there though. The Kubota's not that fast either. You get spoiled by the fast track, you know? We'll run out to the old General Mill again with the solid fertilizer production. We'll pop this thing off, then I'll head over to that field, do that, and then I'm gonna think about what 313 horsepower can do for me. Alright, we'll get in here, we'll fill up with fertilizer. 26 miles per hour is pretty darn slow. Alright, so back under here. It's got a collision on it. I think we'll be okay. That'll be good. Right there. Fill it up. Really nice to be able to make your own fertilizer, that's for sure. Alright, long drive down to the field. I'll see you there. Alright, I'm coming up on Hog's equipment here. I'm actually kind of amazed that I haven't had traffic pile up behind me as we've been driving over here. But we haven't. Oh no, that thing's still in the field. I gotta get that out of there too. Okay. So we can zoom all the way back here. I'm gonna do this as a time lapse. It's not gonna be very long, but I think that'll be okay. Oh, I could have even done better. It's okay, we make our own fertilizer. We can waste some, it's not gonna matter. Alright, running down this last strip here. That didn't take too long at all. A little sloppy, but when you make your own fertilizer, it's not no big deal. And there we go. That's it. Let's close the map. Alright. Let's pull into the shade here for a minute and let's contemplate. So let's see. What is the horsepower of the Alice Chalmers that we have? If we look in our garage at large tractor, so it's 302. So actually, that would be more horsepower than our Alice is. Does it say how much this is worth? It's worth 100,000. What is the horsepower requirement for our Auger wagon? It's supposedly 400. Yeah. Based on that information, I think I should get that tractor, and if I do, I can use it to take this back to the farm. Of course, then I gotta get a ride back here to get the fertilizer spreader and the Kubota back, but I think that's the plan. Boy, I hate to do that, but I'm gonna. And we're gonna end this morning. You're not gonna see twilight again. Oh well. It's the way it goes sometimes. So let's get in here. And I have not used a New Holland, so we're gonna put Michelin's on it because we like Michelin's. I don't know why. What kind of wheel setup? Twins all the way around. That'd be cool, but I don't think we want to do that. Do we want to do... I think we're going to do wides and weights. Yeah, let's do wides and weights. It's going to be 132. We'll still have over $1 million. Do it. Still got $1 million. It's fine. Boy, that is a big header. That'll make short work of that sunflower field. We should probably get a big header for that new combine too. Let's take this back to the farm. I'm probably running out of time. I didn't switch it into first person. I know. You have to forgive me. Oh, this is cool. Been a long time since I've had a New Holland tractor. I used to use, what was it? It was like one of the smaller ones. In FS19 there was one that was like a bonus content thing. Had kind of the metallic blue paint scheme. It was pretty cool. I think it's probably last time, I think it was FS19 on, what was that map? 6 Ashes. I think it's probably the last time I used a New Holland tractor. We'll run this back out to the farm to the cold storage. And then I think probably we can call it a day. I got some things I got to shuttle around and stuff. I got to get the stake bed back out to the old General Mill, get the silage boss back, but I can do that all off camera. I'll keep an eye on things. Got to figure out what I want to do with the cows. Definitely should get rid of 6 of the older cows towards the end of the day after they produce as much milk as I can get out of them, so we can get new births and keep our herd young. I don't know if the milk production goes down as the cows get older. Certainly their value goes down, so I don't know. It's free money if you sell an older cow, but you lose milk production, I suppose, until the younger cows get old enough. But I don't know. Cycle of life, it's all okay. I think we're producing milk as fast as we can process it, so it's all right. Oh, this is a big header. Yeah, if you got a 12-meter header, you can harvest the field twice as fast as you can with the 6-meter. So it's probably not a bad thing to get bigger, because it'll help things move quicker. We'll get things done faster. It allows you to do more. I think I got to consider that on Missouri farm. I need bigger headers. I think I'll wrap it. I'd like to thank you for hanging out with me here in Ohio. Richlands, Ohio at the Ohio Farm. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing. I don't know where I'm going to put this thing. See you next time.
PlayStation